Hello YouTube, this is SoldierBot McBob, and today I am showing you a replay of an online battle I did a few weeks ago, I think, with a couple of my Steam friends. We all had a big battle, and me and my team ended up winning, which was nice. I'm pretty sure I was the Prussians, but I'll remember when the battle starts. I can't even remember what team I was. That's how long ago this battle was. It was actually just like 2, 3, no, more than that. Around a month ago, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, I was Prussia. Alright. This is my faction. I was setting up my artillery up on this hill to pound deadly fire into my enemies. I had some troops. I can't remember if these were mine or not, because it doesn't tell you who owned the troops when you're not in a replay. Some troops up here, and then the battle began. I had artillery firing onto the French, aiming at their general. It's not very exciting at the beginning, but it gets better. There's a big fight over here, and then big fight over here too, and then there's fighting everywhere. But the first actual fighting that goes on is here. He marches his troops up here, and then me and my ally who is back here, I have to fight them off. Ooh, allies capture a building. Let's see. Why is this good? Ah, yeah, good. This was one of my friends over here. His username is Ben Odie, who's been in a couple of my videos, I think. And then playing over here, it was a guy called Geral, G-E-R-A-L. They were firing my artillery at this point, but I was fighting back. A couple of hits bounced off the building, it looks like. Ooh, big fighting over here. Oh. They have all this cavalry. I didn't even notice this when the battle was going on. So I was concentrating on this here. And this epic sneak attack from Geral onto the side of the enemy with 4 cav units slaughtering the chasseurs. But there was larger massing the troops right here. Even though these are displayed in blue on the minimap, they are in fact the guys I was playing against. I was this is my general here, Gebhard von Blücher. Pretty sure I pronounced that right. Might not have. Looks like they have howitzers firing at me. I bet I could find them. Or maybe not. I don't know. Their general took a casualty. Then I was also simultaneously firing at Napoleon Bonaparte, who is somewhere. There he is. Napoleon Bonaparte. Yeah. More casualties to him. They're firing at the building and not doing much. Oh yes, the sneak attack over here was successful, as you may notice by the routing French units. Do so. Darth Mod crashes the game every single time I try to do a battle. You may notice the unit sizes here were either medium or small. I can't remember. I think it's small. But yeah. In multiple Let's Plays, the game crashes whenever I try to do a battle. I really don't like that. So I'm just not gonna record any more Let's Plays with Napoleon. Man, this building is being blown up. I think it eventually did get destroyed, and this unit here died, but I can't remember. We shall see as the battle continues. Oh man!
Our men are running, sir.
We are fleeing. Well, the attack wasn't too unsuccessful. Did some damage. Drew his cavalry away. Tired out his cav. Could be destroyed by a sneak attack across the river here. Like if you had a unit here. But he probably wouldn't run right into that. Well, he might have. You never know. Ah, there's their howitzer. That's the guy who's trying to kill him. Oh, he took his general. I did a lot of damage to him, got some nice hits, but then he hit him behind a building, so that made it pretty much impossible for me to do much damage. There's my allies' general hiding here behind this building. It sounds like sort of cowardly when you're saying, oh, his general is hiding, but it's actually one of the smartest things to do with your general. I think this was my unit. Stare down across the river. Oh, those dragoons are being defeated by the lancers. Yep, that'll happen. Lancers are very good against other cavalry. Although the dragoons appear to be winning, oh, but they're gonna rout first because they just don't have enough people. Yep, they're routing.
Our men are running, sir.
Plays the "Our men are running, sir" announcement. Funny. Ooh, he appears to have spread out his troops very far, all over here. We are defending the town, I think. It's a scenario battle. I should have said that before. But yes, it is a scenario battle. He's pulling them out. That's never. Oh, but they're gonna get shot up. Oh yeah, he's slaughtering his own troops. That would probably. Oh yeah, these troops are gonna rout very fast. Getting shot from multiple directions. Oh, but they're trying to pursue. They're gonna rout. They're gonna rout like as soon as they come into combat. There's like less than 20 of them against more than 50 dragoons, and one routed, and the other routed. See, I was right. Meanwhile, let's see if fighting has finally broken out over there. I think it has. Yep. Oh yeah, the building was falling. I was rushing my troops out, desperately trying to get them the heck out of there, because it's down to 72%. And then it crumbled, killing them all, even the ones that were just standing nearby. Two survived from that unit. Boom. From 72 damage to 100% in one hit. That's ridiculous. Now I have one musketeer to face grenadiers, fusiliers, and more grenadiers. So I was rushing help over at this point, I think. Let me see. Are there units running over there? Apparently not. There's some units running. Oh yeah, he came in for a massive attack on the enemy's flank, while my single musketeers bravely held them off at the bridge. I actually did pretty well. Losing, and losing. All of the enemy units were losing. These brave musketeers, they're very good in melee. So if you want a good melee unit and you're playing as Prussia, get some musketeers. They're excellent. And then fighting broke out over here. And over... oh yes. His artillery was pretty much killed. These howitzers... oh, no. Wow, the howitzers actually routed the dragoons. That was unexpected. Oh, both dragoons routed. Interesting. I think this is Napoleon here. Yep, he's down to 7 guys. My artillery fire is working. Oh, my brave musketeers are beginning to waver, which is understandable considering they're fighting 3 units at once, and they were managing to win for a while.
Our men are
but you
running,
can see
sir.
that they're now losing. My other videos looked sort of like bad when I was watching them after they were uploaded to YouTube, just to see how they looked. I don't watch my own videos for fun. That would be kind of weird. Oh, I should have fired some artillery right here. It's a big bunch of troops, and one of them is the general. I guess I didn't think of it. I wasn't as good at the game when I did this. I'm not trying to brag and say, oh, I'm so great at the game now. I'm just saying that when I did this, I wasn't as good as I am now. I'm better than this now. I realized I now, if I saw one of my units was being attacked by 3 units at the same time, I would send someone to help. And not rely on my ally to break through before the enemy did. This young guard is about to rout. I'm shocked. It's like it's about to run out of guys. It's down to 17. It's not even like it's not even down to steady yet. The Grenadiers just getting some point blank shots right into them. Oh, now they're wavering instantly. Down to 12 guys. And they rout. This leaves the general open to attack. From my allies push. Oh yeah, now I've got these guys over here ready and waiting to open fire. I think I put one of these on, at least one of these on cannons per shot to fire right down into them by this point. Let's see if Napoleon is down to 4 guys. Oh, yep, I've begun fighting these guys. Over here with my grenadiers. My brave and mighty grenadiers. Ooh, their general is oh, there he is. He's off routing by Napoleon. It's gotta be kinda depressing for Napoleon to see his other generals running away right past him. Prussian grenadiers, I'm not sure what the heck they're doing. Or maybe attacking these Fusiliers? They're already losing, there's no need.
Our men are running.
Oh, Napoleon down to 3 guys. Oh yes, the fighting over here is going very well. I've never done a video where all I did was watch a replay of a battle that I already did. Oh, yes. Meanwhile, while that was going on, Benobi was over here, and his general died. Some units over here. They were probably routing in an unrouted, or he was trying to get them out of artillery range and then forgot about them. That can happen. He appears to be holding an excellent position over here. Ooh. He is under fire from these howitzers. The main fighting right now is going on over here, where the French are routing. I just stood there and killed or routed all of them. And then I have more of my troops firing from over here, and my allies troops firing across the river. I think at this point the guy quit, and it was just a CPU that we were fighting. The guy who was being this group of France rage quit at this point, because he was down to like 1 or 2 units. I'm not sure if this one was his or the guy who was Napoleon. Oh, where is Napoleon? I missed him. Dang it, I wanted to watch Napoleon rout. I think it's really hilarious watching Napoleon rout. I can't remember if he died before he routed or not. Let's see, is this Napoleon here? This is Young God. Young God. No. Where is Napoleon? Napoleon Bonaparte. These are Schlanzes. Schlanzes? They are Schlanzes. Yes, mighty Schlanzes. Oh! Ooh, the enemy here was trying to push across this river. It was down to my musketeers again to fight off. Oh, Old Guard does beat musketeers though in melee. So while musketeers are good in melee, they're not as good as Old Guard. So don't try. Not in melee anyway. Not in range either. Don't use musketeers to fight Old Guard. Period. Unless you outnumber them. Then it's probably.
Running, sir.
I think I was. Yeah, I was firing my artillery right down into them. You can see the massive casualties they're taking. Like 5 per hit. Which is a lot when you only have 60 guys in the whole unit. Yes, I appear to be successfully holding them off over here. Pouring fire into them as they run to help. But they were about to break through over here. I hit the bridge. Didn't do any damage though. That's weird. You can see my units here from the other side running across here to help, because it was down to this one grenadier who had already done a lot of fighting, and they took the building. They went into the building, which I did eventually destroy. Yeah, I just started firing at the building, trying to destroy it, and you can see it's working. 20 damage in the first 2 seconds. Oh, they must have ran out of ammo. That's the only reason I would have ever charged them in that situation. The Old Guard. They must have run out of ammunition. Ah, got some reinforcements coming up on the hill. Oh, and there goes bits of the farmhouse. My grenadiers and musketeers bravely fighting off the French troop. Oh, I hear some more grenadiers. I think my allied troops are coming in now. These are his Girals. And it collapsed, killing that entire unit and most of this unit. At first, when he started to charge across this bridge, it looked like it might work, but then when he actually started, when he got close, his attack fell apart. How long is this so far? Just 20 minutes. I thought this battle was longer. It's difficult trying to show all the actions going on. Oh yes, Giral just came up around from here. We were sweeping this whole thing away. The only significant French force left was this one, and he pretty much slaughtered Benobi over here. You can see this was my other ally. All his troops running away. Well, not all of them, but he has a few left. But the majority of his troops had fled by this point. But he did do some damage to this French force. Can't remember who was controlling this one. Might have been Alex, I think. This is his username. I think he changed it. Another allied general was killed. My general survived the entire battle, actually. Oh, he did charge his. Oh, in an effort to break through the flank, they charged this guy, or perhaps the guy who was over here that was losing here. Had some cuirassiers left, charged them into these Fusiliers, Russian Fusiliers, and he charged the general in to protect, and the general routed. So that kind of sucks, but it's not too bad. The majority of his troops were dead by this point. Of the Prussians, wow, it's so weird seeing how few troops are left. Like, there's a cluster over here, and then there's like one over there. Here, this is it. The rest of the fighting was mostly for this hill. We defended the town successfully, and then turned to capture the hill. Basically. There's my general. The only allied general who's oh, there's Benobi now. He's playing Napoleon Total War. Hurrah! You can see him. 21 minutes. Oh, and there's the little clock that shows how much time is left too. This building is almost like halfway gone for some reason. Oh, he charged his cav in. The remnants of his cav, anyway. Nice flanking move there. Get rid of it. Oh, that's Old Guard. Against Prussian Fusiliers, the Old Guard. The Fusiliers are dead. Even against that few, even against just 30, 40 Old Guard. 30 Old Guard against around 35 Prussian Fusiliers. The Fusiliers are gonna die. He's boosting his men's morale. Oh, there's an excellent opportunity to strike for the general or the artillery. He moved all his infantry away. Let's see what he does. So this unit, not the French unit. They are Fusilier. Oh, they're light infantry. See if they can just kill the general. There's just 8 guys left. Just kill the guy with the fanciest hat. Oh man, they routed. It is a shame. I think this left him with general staff and 12-pounder foot artillery. This is no general, just a staff of the general. Supporting army. I think he means, I'm not sure if he means the one that's running away, or just one artillery. Although it will be helpful in providing covering fire. Yep, he is aiming for the general. It'll provide covering fire for the main charge of the mighty Prussian army. These are mine. These are my allies. If I remember correctly.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Oh, that was this guy. He now attempts a melee charge. Or not. One of the units used all their ammunition. Artillery can't run out of ammunition in this game. I think that's just a bit odd. To be more realistic. Oh, yeah, they did run out of ammunition. Watch them. The mighty charge of the 4 guys who routed. It's not smart to charge at an enemy who is actually firing on you. These units are so depleted. It's like 30 musketeers against 30 grenadiers and 50, 60. This Fusilier unit is actually, most of the guys are still alive. Not sure what unit size we're using. It's either medium or small. I think it's small though. Randomly smashed that building. Cough, cough. I'm sorry for coughing. Something in my throat. I would mute the mic, but I don't know how.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Up, and that was this one. Now another mighty Now the charge of the brave musketeers. Oh! See if we get a nice close-up of the charge of the brave. Oh, no, they routed. We can get a close-up of them fleeing as they get shot down. That's a bit depressing though, so I'm not gonna do it. Oh, the charge of the general. The charge of the general. He had 2 units left, and one of them was a general. So what do you do when that happens? This. Slaughter his art. Artillery, that is. That's what art is short for. Not paintings or sculptures, but artillery. So if anyone ever comes and tells you that they make art, then that means they make cannons. You should ask them how awesome it is to make cannons. Oh yeah, this artillery was dead the second he put his general in. But his general almost died in this fight too. Well, his general's already dead, but his general staff. The staff of the general. But he helped out with the rest of this fight. Charged into the grenadiers. Because that's the Prussians. When I say our, that's what I mean. Infantry was pretty depleted. There's another grenadiers. No, that's French. My bad. The whole Prussian army was pretty much this general's staff, these grenadiers, musketeers, 12-pounder foot, 6-pounder horse, my general, and that was it. There's no other. Oh, and this 12-pounder foot. For some reason he moved back and then ran away, but then he eventually came back, so I don't get that. These musketeers look like they're probably gonna rout. But it actually looked for a moment like France had a chance of winning again. But then one of their units routed, and it pretty much they attempted to charge the artillery and the general with this grenadiers and their general, and it failed. I pretty much filled them with cannonballs until they cried. Well, died and ran away. Yeah, he came back for another charge. Just when they were least expecting it. And charged! And there's a melee fight going on over here. Silly, silly French people. Charging fusiliers into musketeers. It is never a good idea. You will lose. Guaranteed. I guarantee that if anyone out there watching this is a fusilier, and if you charge into a musketeer, you will die. That is a guarantee from me. French troops run away. Now the mighty French army, the Grand Army of France, is this one unit here. Their general must have routed, I guess. It's not there anymore. This him? Is this him? Hmm? Yep, that's probably him. Psh. Just fill him with canister shot as he attempts to attack. Blam. Watch this. Watch this. Oh. The mighty charge of the Blam, they died. Game over. I hope you enjoyed my victory. This victory that I did a long time ago, but I'm just showing you now. I was Gebhard von Blücher, so I got the most kills on my team. Woohoo! And second most in the whole battle, behind Napoleon. This was me. No, that was losses. My bad. Enemy killed. I was third most in the battle, second most of my team. That was losses. Derpity derp. Yeah. That was just what? I was just 201 behind this guy. It's not too bad. I think this was Giral, although I'm not sure. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed anyway, and I'll see you guys next time with perhaps another replay, perhaps a live commentary battle, or perhaps something different. I don't know. I'll see you next time. Peace out.